Would they say that's one of the 7 wonders of the modern world?
You just witnessed it.
Yep.
This is what Jacob Nugier and Romeo Stalling are watching. The redhead here is beginning its transit from the Pacific to the Atlantic at the Miraflores locks of the Panama Canal. It's only a 50-mile journey from one ocean to the other, but decades in the making with a lot of hard effort in between. It's also perhaps the second most important waterway to Louisiana besides the Mississippi, as a lot of the grains and other products that come down that river pass through here.
It was moving for a moment, you know, not to over-explain it, but that was special to see and say, I've been on the banks of the Panama Canal watching the ships cross, and so that was certainly special to see. And Romeo made the comment. He said, "Man, I can't believe we're seeing this," and that was a bucket list item. You know, I mean, who can say that they've got to witness that? So that's pretty special.
It is an engineering marvel that uses a number of resources to keep it going. The locks are powered by an electric grid, and the force of water keeps the locks sealed. Special train engine cars here keep the ship steady as she goes, while the ship itself provides propulsion. It's a sight that draws attention every day. Some of the crowd here today are Panamanian. After the U.S. turned over the canal to Panama in 2000, it especially became cemented into their national culture and pride.
Certainly the canal is a very important part of Panama's identity, as well as driving a sector of their economy. You don't have just boats crossing back and forth, but Panama's also developed a very strong third-party logistics industry where you're shipping down full containers of products that can then get offloaded at the ports here.
As large as the SS Redhead is, it isn't the biggest to transit the canal. For that, you have to travel to the other side of the isthmus to the Agua Clara locks on the Caribbean Sea. This is a post-Panamax ship, and the expansion in 2016 of the canal was specifically designed to accommodate these huge ocean-going vessels that have more than twice the capacity the other ship you saw has. You can see below that one of the 2 lock gates can't be closed when the ship plus its tugs are going through. Franklin Parish grain farmer Cody Beavers is in awe of the locks and the canal system, but feels some pride too, knowing his grains could be on a ship like this, headed out to feed the world.
The Panama Canal in itself is just an excellent benefit for the whole modern world. Just the efficiency of travel for all these freight liners. And that some of my grain might come through. I mean, that's from my little farm in Franklin Parish. I mean, that's kind of incredible that it may come through the Panama Canal.
Now, this giant post-Panamax ship you see behind me are exactly what these new locks at Agua Clara were built for. They're extra wide to accommodate the extra cargo these ships can contain. These ships, they're charged about $1 million to transit the 50 miles of the Panama Canal, and even still, it's worth it to companies to send them through, as the transit around South America is more than twice as long. Reporting from the Panama Canal, I'm Neil Melancon.